Hello, this is Kim with Crochet with Kim. I am so excited to be with you today. I do apologize for being away or seem like I've been missing in action. I've had a lot going on from birthday parties to just all kind of stuff that's popped up. This is the busiest time of the year for my family because it's like maybe 7 or 8 birthdays in just this month alone. And then it'll pick up again next month and then again in December. But hopefully everything will start calming down so I can do more videos. Now, this particular scarf that I worked on, I had some yarn just laying around and I thought, what can I do with this yarn? And this idea came to mind. And in one of my shorts, I have this in display. I do have where my gorilla, I have this in display. I do have where my gorilla, I gave that gorilla to my father for Father's Day back in 1998, 99, something like that. So that gorilla is quite old. My father is no longer with us, but I still have the gorilla, so he will always remind me of my dad. But I had come up with this like asymmetric type scarf, but of course, as you can see, it starts out with the peak and then it ends with the wide band. And I really like this because it's almost like an infinity type scarf that it can wrap around at least 2 or 3 times depending on the person, of course, and how long that they or how they would like to wrap it around. And it's perfect for fall, and our fall temperatures are coming in, and so this is going to be perfect. This is one skein of yarn, and I completed this, I think, in about a week, but then that's me working on it consistently, and I finished it in about a week, maybe 8-10 days, something like that. But it did not take me very long to do. I had a request to show how to do this particular scarf, so without any further ado, I'm going to set this off to the side here real quick. I actually was able to find another skein in my bunch. I've had this yarn forever. It seemed like I've had it for at least 7 or 8 years. But I had it tucked away, and I said, well, let me see if I can find another skein like that particular skein that I work. And it's called It's a Wrap. I said, perfect. This is a perfect title for what I was making when I made the black, white, and gray and ivory scarf. And this color is wine knot. That's cute. Wine knot. It's a fine yarn. It's a size 2, and it requires a 2.75 crochet hook, which I do have one. This is one of my old sets that my father had bought for me, like back in 1978, 1979, something like that. So this is a really special thing for me. I've had them for quite some time. So without any further ado, this is how this scarf is created. You make yourself, I will make a chain of 4. You can make a chain of 3, but I'll make a chain of 4 just for so it won't pull so much at this end. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, in chain 1, or that first chain of this group, we're going to double crochet right back into there, and we're going to make a double crochet. Now, the funny thing about this fine yarn is very tricky. It will split on you. You don't have a good grip on it. And this is my first double crochet. And then we will go in and we will make a second. To have 3. This will be my third double crochet, and then my fourth double crochet. So altogether, with that count of chain 3, that will be 5 double crochets. And this is the point now. If you want your point to be more refined, more of a triangle, you can do 3, which is fine. The concept is going to be the same once I show you how to do the symmetrical part of the scarf. So I did 5, but you can start with 3 if you want more of a triangular point at that end. Now, on this side of the work, we're going to chain 3, and we're going to turn our work. And then we're going to double crochet in the next one. There's 2, 3, 4, now in the 5th one, we're going to put 2 double crochets. So 1, oops, 1, and 2. And I put it right in the top of that chain 3 stitch. And then we're chain 3. When we turn our work, we're going to put another double crochet in that same stitch. Now, for the remaining of the stitches across, we're going to place 1 double crochet. So what we're doing, we're creating the straight side and the symmetrical side all at the same time, or asymmetric, I should say. So here we go, and this side right here is going to be the straight side. So as you can see, it's beginning to form that design off on this side. Now on this particular side, which we will consider this the wrong side, we're going to double crochet in the next stitch, not the same stitch, the next stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then in that last stitch, replacing 2 double crochets. So 1. Now you can just put it in the loop if you like. If the yarn is like really thin, but see what happens, it creates a gap. And that's why I like to try to work in the stitch if I can. Sometimes it's so tedious, but I try to work into that stitch. So 1. Oh, come on, into. Still a little gap, but we're gonna go. I'll refine it later. And then we'll chain 3, and we'll place another double crochet in that same stitch. And then we will double crochet across, now in the event that you get confused of what side you place the double crochets and what side you do not place the double crochet, the 2 double crochets, I'll show you. As this is going outward, so we know that if this one is going out, this one is straight. This side is straight, which is the right side of your work. And if you need, you can also get yourself a stitch marker. Let me grab one real quick. That way you can see that if I have a stitch marker with me. Yes, you always have a stitch marker of some sort with me. Now everything wants to fight me. I have one. It's just grabbing it. Okay. So it all depends on what side you want this stitch marker to be. If you want to know which side is the increased side, you can put it on this side. Or if you want to know which side is the straight side, you can put it on this. But for those that want to increase, I would just put it on this side. So you'll know that that's the side that you increase. So once you get to the end, you'll chain 3, and then you'll place a double crochet, and to each stitch across. And we will go making sure that we get every stitch so you don't create a gap. Now these colors are going to start gradually changing, and as you have seen that the black, and then the charcoal, and then the black again, and then the gray, I'll show you how to emphasize those colors as they change, where you can keep up your pattern without having to worry about having a specific count of rows. So we'll go ahead. One and two. And so we'll chain 3. Here's 1. Oops, I forgot to put that right here. 2 double crochets. Now we'll go ahead, and if your color change happens when you're going the opposite direction, don't worry, just go ahead and finish out this row, and I'll show you how to emphasize the color change. Because my colors look like they are about to change here soon. And we'll keep going, making sure that we have each stitch one, 2, and 3. And we do not increase on this side because we're on the wrong side of the work. And we're going to continue on here. And we're going. And we have to place our 2 stitches. And chain 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we will put a double crochet in that same stitch. Then we will continue to double crochet across. And this is how I'm thinking that the colorway is going to change here soon, but if I remember correctly, it's like 10 rows And I don't know if each color, each cake of the skeins are the same way as far as in length. I'm thinking that they are, but I'm not for sure. So we'll chain of 3. This is where we'll put just double crochets across. And we will continue to go across here. And I do apologize because it is a dark color. So I'm trying to make it, oops, doing single crochet. I'm supposed to be doing double. And so I'm trying to make sure that I have enough light. Place our double crochets on this end. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and finish out this particular color, and I will come right back when the colors begin to change. So as you can see, this is what the progress is looking like. So I am like right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 9. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe I'm crocheting a little tighter. It's a possibility. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I got it. 9, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I'm thinking that this colorway is going to be about this same amount as this black. That this color, once the transition, we will be up in that next color, and this is the length. So I'll go ahead and work this burgundy until I get to the next color, and then I will be right back with you. Okay, so I will be back in a little bit. Okay, I am back. I have a total of 23 rows. Now it all depends on what yarn you use, how the colorway changes, how often, how not so often. So it all depends on what type of yarn you use. And again, it's a wrap used from Red Heart that I'm using for this particular scarf. Now that I have completed this colorway practically, I'm on the right side again. And as you can see, my colors are beginning to change. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to complete this row just as normal with this new color. And then I'm going to show you what needs to what you need to do different on the next row. And the reasons why I'm going to continue on with this, because I want this cone shape to be on this side with the new color, and it's not going to be on this side with the new color unless I started it short. But I don't want to start it with burgundy, I want to start it with the new color. So this is why we're going to go alone, and we're going to finish this row with this, look like a fuchsia, reddish fuchsia. It's not a bright fuchsia, but it's got a little red in it to kind of tone it down a little bit. And so I will continue on like normal. And I'm gonna go ahead and end here. Making sure that we get every stitch. And then this is our straight side, so we do not increase on this side. On the increased side is where you want to have the difference for your design. So we'll go ahead and we're going to stitch over. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and 27. So we're going to go over 22. So there's 1. Okay, and that would be 3, I'm sorry. So 4. 13, 14, 16, 18, 21 is right here, and this is 22. So now that we have the 22, I should have 1, 2, 3. I have to erase here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, if you wanted 6 in, that would be great. I'm going to go, so I've missed a stitch somewhere, but so I'm going to go where it's 5 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. After I go that 5 in, 1, 2, 3, I count up 3, and this is where I turn my work, and this is where I place my double crochets, right here. And remember, we're working back to the straight edge. We will begin to see the emphasis the further along we are, of course. But I just wanted to show you the technique that I use with working with this yarn, number one, and with the color changes that they have within this yarn. Then making sure we get every stitch. One, two, three. And so this is where you will start seeing the pattern. Right now it looks like it's like a square, but it will become more defined the more you work it and place more increases on this color. It looks kind of rough from the beginning because it was tricky to me. I'm like, this looking more like a box, but I had to keep working at it to get that coverage that I was looking for. Okay, and keep going here. And although it is a shorter roll, it will fill out as it grows longer. And again, we're on the side now where we're going to increase. Oops. Double crochet. Right, and remember we gotta make sure we get 2 of these because we have the original double crochet and then we have the increase. And we'll put 2 in here, chain 3, and then another double crochet in that same stitch, and then we'll work right across. And let me finish it first so you'll see it better, because right now it looks kind of wonky. We'll go ahead and finish this row. And these are fun colors too. I'm thinking more Christmassy, Valentine's, and very nice. Making sure that we get every stitch across so we don't have any gaping holes or anything. Then we do not increase on this side, but as you can see, there we're beginning to see it growing the same way as we have in the wine color. I'm gonna call this like a fuchsia red. It's not quite pink, but it's not quite fuchsia, and it's not quite red, so. And with finer yarns, of course, there's going to be like strings that you gotta watch for. But I'll bring it down a little bit. And making sure that we get right into those stitches. And this is, oops, coming along right nicely. And as it grows, you know, it's going to be wire, but the colors are going to start decreasing as you go along. happen, but we're going to kind of work that. The rows are decreased as it gets wider. No, I don't know how this happened. Get something in the windings, spinning of the yarn. Try to be delicate with it because it is such a fine yarn. And then we are increasing. And this is how it's looking so far. I'm going to go ahead and finish out this color and see what's going on with this red. Why is I don't know what's happening. I don't know if it was the way that it was spun. I don't know. But let me see if I can work out the kinks of this. But I'm going to go ahead and finish up this fuchsia red. And then I will be back to start the next block of color, which I'm thinking this is going to be an alteration of wine and then the fuchsia and then wine again and then another color. But let me see how I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I have almost completed this reddish fuchsia or fuchsia red. I don't know what I want to call it, but I've already completed, and as you can see, my colors are about to change again. Only this time I'm going the right direction to make the change. So this is what we're going to do. I'm on the straight edge side, so I'm going to work my way over to and see exactly where my color is going to change. And we'll just continue on. So remember the last time when I started, I finished out a whole row and then I did the increase row. But this time, this is the increase row where my color is going to change. So I'm going to try to work this in as best as I can to eliminate as many strings as I possibly can, if I can make it work. My fingers are, I'll just have to work around it at a later time. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. And I'll just work it along. Got some strings there. Along the work to kind of give it a little bit more security. Now, and I'm going to do like I did the last time that I did the increase row, where I will stop within 5 stitches. So I'll do all the stitches except the last 5. This little stinker just will not lay down. I'm gonna try to work over it. I'll get it later. And so we'll continue to work over until I'm within the last 5 stitches. So the color change can work in your favor and sometimes it will not. In this case, it worked in my favor because I'm working on the right side of the work. So I can crochet within the last 5 stitches. And this is the wine color again. Trying to see here. Let me see if this is it. So we have 1. As we have that little peak there, 1. Let's see. I probably have too many. Let me do one more. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I need one more. Because if I pull it out, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. I did go over too far. These things, I'm so sorry. I'm thinking that I had another stitch there, but I did not. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there are my 5 stitches in that colorway. And we're going to chain 1, 2, and 3. Nope, we're not going to do that just yet. Getting ahead of myself. We're going to put another double crochet there. Then we'll chain up 3 in that same stitch that we last to create that that design. I'll go ahead and finish this side and then I'll flip it over so you can see. These stitches are playing tricks on me. I need a little better lighting. I'm not blaming the lights. I'm just saying I need a little better lighting, especially with these darker colors. So we'll go ahead in place. Are stitches. And we will keep going until we get to the end here. I'll turn it around and so you can see what it looks like. And again, each time you start that new wave, it's going to look kind of wonky in the beginning until you have a few rows worked on it. And as you have those rows added on, it gives you that the illusion or that design that you're looking for. We'll continue on. Getting those last 2 stitches. I'm going to pull that work apart because they'll look like one stitch. And I think that that's what my problem is. I'm thinking it is 1 stitch and it's 2, or if it's 2 stitches and it's just 1. Now, as you can see, the pattern is starting to take effect, and it'll grow just like this one, like the very first one, the second one, the third one is going to do the same design. And as long as you remember that the wrong side is your straight edge, and then the right side is your asymmetric or design. Now we will continue. And as I explained to you, as you go further up, you'll have fewer rows. As you can see, that this first one was 23, and I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, about 13 rows plus a little bit there. And so it'll get less and less the wider it is, but it'll be so pretty when it's all done. And this particular yarn, I'm sorry, trying to get this to come down. This particular yarn has 5.29 ounces or 150 grams or 623 yards. So it is a lot of yarn that is in this skein alone. And I am definitely going to finish this. I just wanted to show you the concept that I used on how to create this scarf. And I'm going to try to do a solid color. I'm going to see if I can find a solid color. And I'll do a solid color one with the same concept. It's just that maybe I'll count my rows anywhere between 10 and 12 rows and create the design. So it all depends on how close you want the wave to be or how far apart you would like for them to be for the illusion of the creation that you're designing. So I am going to finish this row right here. And we will make sure to put 2 double crochets at the end of this row. because that's where my stitch marker is, on this side. And you can always move the stitch marker up if you like, but pretty much you will have the emphasis or the pattern enough in formation to see which way the increases are going. But to begin, it will be kind of hard to see. Okay, oops. And so this is let me get this position. So this is what it's beginning to look like. And as you can see, with the black, with the black, we are on, I probably used a bigger hook. I think I did move up a size bigger, or I'm crocheting a little tighter today. And plus, this yarn had time to relax. I'm just doing this one. This one has been done for a few weeks, so the material has time to relax and gel into its position. But you can see that the colorway is practically the same, and the design is the same, and you will just continue up until you finish whatever color, just making sure that you are on the right side of the scarf for you to end 5 stitches within the last 5 stitches to create that double crochet asymmetric design, and then you'll go back and forth until you get to the other color. You either finish it on one row, or it will start on the next row. So we just don't know, because every colorway is different. But I hope that you enjoy this this tutorial. I really enjoy making this this scarf. I'm going to complete this scarf in its entirety, and I'll actually post it later after it's been completed, so you can see the finished product. But until next time, thank you so much for crocheting with me today. Thank you for the request of how to do this pattern. I hope that you find it easy to do. I mean, as long as you do double crochet and just know how to work the design, you're good to go. Double crochet is the only stitch that you will need throughout this whole process. But until next time, you have yourself a wonderful day, and thank you again for crocheting with me. And please don't forget to subscribe or like. I really would appreciate it. Have a good one. Bye bye for now.